Happy Wednesday! Charot! Thursday! Thursday pala ngayon, guys. Happy Thursday evening sa inyong lahat. Welcome to PEP Live Extra. My name is Nikko and I will be your host for today. Wala ngayon si Jimpy, so ako muna ang hahalili sa kanya dahil siya ay nagbabakasyon. Chares, bakasyon. Anyway, so eto, I'm so excited dahil medyo matagal din natin bago nakasama itong ating guest for this evening. And ngayon, from Beauty Queen, siya na ngayon ay isang ganap na CEO. Taray, CEO, di ba? Please welcome. Siyempre, meron siyang kasama. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Dalawa sila. Dalawang pretty girls ang ating kasama tonight. Please welcome Ayn Bernos and Kai. Gusto mo yung...
Hello!
Hi! Ayan, sige. Gusto mo
Hello!
yung buong buo yung Ayn Bernos talaga. Sige, okay. Say hi to our Pepsters, guys. Sige, start tayo kay Ayn.
Hello, Pepsters! Thank you so much for having us. If you're here, paki-share naman ang live stream, comment below, say hi, and yeah, masayang hapon, gabi. Oh my gosh, gabi na pala. Masayang gabi ang nagaganap with me and Kai and of course Nikko tonight. Thank you for watching.
Okay, Chai, your turn.
Hello, Pepsters! Hello, I'm Javier. Thank you for watching. Like Ayin said, please share the live so more people can join. And I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. Thank you.
So bago tayo magchikahan, magdi-disclaimer na muna ako. Meron kasing ginagawang bahay dito sa tabi namin. So, kung may naririnig kayo nagbabakbak, yun. At mga aso. So, pasensya na guys. Trinay ko talagang i-soundproof tong kwarto ko. Anyway, so, ayun, gaya ng sabi ni Ayin, if you guys, could share our live stream for tonight sa YouTube and Kumu, tsaka sa Facebook, para marami tayong makachismisan at may questions kayo dyan, ilapag na lang sa comments. Ako magtatanong for you guys. Okay, let's do this. Congratulations, Ayin and Kai, sa launch nyo. It's been a month, over a month since you launched Caillou Beauty. So, syempre, para sa viewers natin na wala pa masyado idea kung tungkol saan yung Caillou Beauty, can you tell us more about it? So, start tayo kay Ayin.
Okay, so I guess to start with, Caillou Beauty is a makeup brand that we launched last Feb 19. It took us over a year of like conceptualizing and like learning the ropes of the makeup industry. But basically, what we want to focus on now with Caillou Beauty is to create a brand that will keep the Filipino beauty in mind in the process of everything that we do. So from product development to finally choosing the shades and now branding, ganyan. We want to a brand that champions the Filipino beauty. So that's what Caillou Beauty is, and I'm sure there's more Kai Javier can say about us bilang siya ang aming creative director.
True. Go,
Yes.
Kai. You may want to add.
Yes. So, Caillou Beauty, it's basically a brand inspired by you. And when Sina Ayin asked me to be a part of the team, I was super excited kasi it seemed super promising. And it is. It is. Go buy your products. Go buy your products, Rod. Pero it's super exciting lang because we have a brand now that's inspired by the Filipino people. As someone who, like Ayin, I grew up very morena. I found it kind of hard to buy products for me, like locally. Like it's only super recent that local brands started thriving. So it's super nice to see. Yes, Caillou Beauty is a brand that cares about you. Thank you.
True, ayan. For Morenas, by Morenas and Morenos. Kasi may dalawang Morena tayong kasama sa team. Anyway, so, eto, nasagot nyo na to ilang beses na for sure. Pero bakit ba kayo?
Si Kai Javier, charot.
Caillou Javier.
Caillou Javier. No, but it's really, it's short for Caillou Manggi. That's, kasi I have another brand called Morena the Label, and our parang group is called Caillou Manggi Club. So when Rika and I were like thinking of the name, I threw out, what do you think of Caillou Beauty? Kasi nga, short for Caillou, ganyan. It's catchy, it's short, and it represents like what we want to achieve anyway. And at the same time, it's also parang kayo. So inspired by you. So, ganun yung history of that name.
Okay. In fairness, no, parang diverse din. Syempre, for all, kayo lahat ang kasama. So, pero eto, syempre, yung first launch nyo is Kayo Kiss, yung bullet lipstick na 6 shades. So, bakit ito yung naisipan yung i-launch for your Pioneer collection?
Yeah. So, we when we started, kasi I think from a business perspective, kasi when you introduce a new brand into the market, usually hesitant yung mga tao i-try because they don't know what you guys are, who you are. So, based on a study, a lot of consumers are more, open to trying a new brand if it's a lipstick. Kasi a lipstick is classic. You can never have too many lipsticks. So that's why we wanted na, okay, if we're gonna start with something, it's lipsticks. Kasi we're gonna build it around that. And then yun nga, when we showed it to Kai, buti na lang nagustuhan niya yung formula and we got her on board. Kasi si Kai, she's known as like a reviewer of makeup stuff. Tas medyo brutal yan. So, we were really hoping na she would like the formula that we came up with. So, ayun. So, thankfully, okay naman.
Yes.
Ayan. Eto medyo na-mention niyo na kanina na 1 year niyo ginawa yung collection, ano. Pero before that, you mentioned din yung kay Rika na parang kayo talaga yung nag-start ng idea. So, paano napunta doon yung idea? Ano yung nag-inspire sa'yo, Ayn, na mag-start ng beauty brand?
Actually, si Rika yung first na lumapit sa akin. She was like, Ayin, I want to start something. Because Rika is actually a professional makeup artist. So, she at first, gusto niya lang talaga ng lipsticks na ibibigay niya sa clients niya. She just want like giveaways. So, she got in contact with a supplier, ganyan. But then, when we talked about it, we were like, why would we, have giveaways when we can create our own brand, when we can start manufacturing our own, like producing our own. So yun, it started with that. Tapos, after, back and forth sa formulation, we had to decide kung ano yung gusto namin. So then after nun, we started recruiting our team. Kasi nga, we're very self-aware na starting a cosmetics brand, especially one that we hope will be here for a long time, it won't be easy. Capital wise, manpower, hindi namin kaya lahat. So then we recruited two of our friends, si Landam and si JR, who are tech and finance guys. So sila yung tumulong sa amin on that end, yung more like technical part. But then, towards yung palapit na yung launch, actually, Miss Universe season, di ba, like that was going on. Medyo we had to take a break kasi nga nalunod ako sa pageantry. And then, after nun, we wanted to launch na, but we weren't ready. We felt like there was something missing creatively, everything. Parang there's something. Parang hindi pa to pwede, hindi pa to hinog. So then we were like, who do we know that's really good at makeup, but at the same time is really good at design? Kasi wala tayong design person. And we were like, how the heck did we not think of Kai Javier sooner? TikTok friends kami ni Kai, ganyan. So that's when finally everything came together na parang, okay, Kai is our fifth person. And then, yun, after nun, tuloy-tuloy na yun, the momentum was there, and then we launched February. So, ang dami niya talagang back and forth and like trying to figure out what we needed to do.
So, kayo ni Rika, as in friends na talaga kayo before? Or sa TikTok din kayo introduce?
Nag-meet kami sa YouTube in 2016. So, medyo
so
tagal
super
na kami.
tagal na.
Oo. Si Kai, first time namin mag-meet when, actually hindi, first time namin officially mag-meet when we pitched.
Recruited, yeah.
Ang
Oh.
taray. In fairness, so anong na-feel mo nun, Kai, na parang you were handpicked for the position, di ba? Parang, oh my gosh.
I was so overwhelmed at first kasi when I first found out, Rika called me at 1 in the morning. And then I was like still a student back then. I'm gonna graduate pa kasi next month. So I was still like, nagpa-finals pa ako noon, ganun. And then Rika called me and she was like, do you want to be a shareholder? And I was like, wait, wala akong pera. I want, pero wala akong pera. And I knew about the brand ever since Ayin was doing Miss Universe Philippines, because Rika would talk to me about it. Like, she would tell me, like, she would ask me about the shades, like, are these shades nice? What's wrong with this shade? And she would tell me about like the brand, like what she wants for the brand. And I would give her my advice also, makeup wise. So parang I've always wanted to, like, syempre as a beauty girl, it's always like, parang it's a dream talaga to one day maybe have your own cosmetics brand. But obviously I can't really start that myself. So when they chose me, I was like, oh, okay, I'll take it na. I'll take it na. Kasi you can't, it's super hard to start or like have a brand, especially at this age. Diba? I haven't graduated college yet. So I took the chance while I could. And I was super honored. Actually, I saw Ayin nga during the time na I was thinking about it and they were thinking about it. I saw Ayin bigla. So I took it na lang
Nagkasalubong.
as a sign. As in, super biglaan ko siya nakita. She was the first person I met out of everyone in Caillou. Kahit friends ko na sila sa TikTok. She was the first person I met. So I took it na lang as a sign, okay, maybe this is a sign
Oh,
na I should join. Kasi I saw Ayin na in person.
As in, super,
okay.
ano nun, serendipitous. Because what happened was, Rika and I were talking about it. Like, oh, should we, include Kai na, like, invite her na natin, ganyan. Tapos, I'm from the north. I live in Fairview. Kai lives in Cavite. Tapos,
Wow.
one night, I was walking along BGC. As in, I was walking, ganyan, ganyan. Tapos biglang may nakita ko, sabi ko, si Kai Javier ba yun? She was dining. As in, nasa labas yung table nila, tapos nandun siya, tapos ginulo ko, birthday ng dad niya. I was like, Kai, is that you? And then she was like, who is
Bulag
that?
ako eh. As in, wala, hindi yun nag-focus ko with grades. Sabi ko, "Oh." And then after that, I messaged her. I was like, I saw Yin. She was like, oh my God, it's a sign.
Sabi ko
It's a
rin, sabi
sign.
ko, Rika, I saw Kai, it's a sign.
So
So, yun.
after noon, how many days or hours before you said action na before you said yes?
Siguro,
Um,
like,
maybe
2 weeks.
like a few weeks.
Yeah.
Kasi
Mm.
my issue talaga was the capital. Kasi, I'm not like really like making my own money yet. Like I have racket rin naman here and there, pero not enough to actually like give a lot to like a business. So what they did was they actually went to my house. I live near Tagaytay. They went to my house as a team and they pitched to my parents. They pitched to my parents to let me join.
Yeah.
So
In
Kasi,
fairness.
we wanted to have Kai as an equal partner. Parang for us, like it would be nice to employ Kai, pero more than just like having Kai in the team as like a graphic designer, we wanted her as a partner talaga. So, nakakatawa kasi hindi namin in-expect na we would, as in like it was just such an experience rin na parang, like we're doing this thing, we're going to an investor, like we're going to pitch to an investor and actually like give the numbers, what we studied, the formula, ganyan. So yun, it was a really interesting experience, and it led to the final commitment of ito na ilo-launch na namin siya.
In fairness. Ay, is it, ayan, hello? Is it, hi? Nandito pa ba ako sa
Hi,
stream?
Nikko. Ayan, kumakapit ng internet. Ayan
Ayan.
na, you got.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, sorry for that. Anyway, so eto, kamusta yung pagpe-present dun sa parents? Na-curious ako. Siyempre, apat kayong pumunta ng Tagaytay, di ba? Malapit sa Tagaytay for the presentation, di ba? Very formal ba? Or very casual na chikahan lang?
Nakakatawa nga because hindi ko alam kung alam ni Kaito, but when we were kasi sabay-sabay kami pumunta, we had one car going there because we're all from the north or east, ganyan. Tapos sabay-sabay kami. Tapos dumating ako doon, naka-polo ako na ganyan, very like formal board executive outfit. Si Rika naka-sundress. And she was like, bakit hindi niyo sinabi na magaganyan kayo na damit? And I was like, guys, kailangan natin to we need to look very adult. Ganyan.
actually, I was panicking. Like before they came, I was messaging Ricky like, what are you wearing? Kasi I'm gonna wear pambahay lang. And she was like, oh, we're in business attire. And I was like, ah, okay, sige. Mapapaano rin ako, mapapa-smart casual na rin.
Nag-smart casual kami. Tapos I had oh my gosh, naalala ko pa. Alam mo ba, ikaw yung reason kung ba't ako bumili ng laptop?
Weh?
Yes! I mean, kasi my laptop has been like dying. Kasi
Oh
8 years
yeah,
old.
I know. Yeah, alam ko like, tagal na yung laptop mo talaga sa'yo.
Sorry, sobrang layo sa topic. Pero kasi yung
It's
laptop,
okay.
8 years old na siya. Tapos, alam mo, nilalaban ko siya. Kaso, hindi siya maka-function without a charger. So then, nung nalaman ko na we were gonna meet Kai's parents and present, I was like, oh no. Alam mo, this is the sign. I need to upgrade. So, nag-upgrade ako ng laptop. Tapos, kaya na niya, walang charger. So, nadadala ko ng ganun yung laptop ko everywhere. So, then,
In fairness. At saka,
Is, pwede mo naman
8 years
hiramin
na din. 8 years na yung pinagdaanan ng laptop mo. No? Baka kailangan niya na talaga magpahinga din.
Yes. Pero yun nga, so I had the laptop, like we were in their dining table, I had the laptop, and I presented our deck. We had a presentation, ganyan. So, blah, 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 Caillou Beauty is all about ganyan. And then they asked us questions. So, and then yun, parang thesis defense. And I'm just like, buti na lang talaga, magaling ako sa mga defense. So,
I was just
True.
sitting
So,
there. As in, I was just sitting there. I was looking at my parents like,
pwede na ba?
"Bumuli yan." Bumuli yan. So, it was
Yun.
fun.
fairness. So, ano yung chika ng parents mo, Kai, after ng presentation nung umalis na sila?
Actually, maganda yung reaction. Like, as soon as like, I remember kasi because syempre we all have to invest like capital, right?
Mm.
As soon as they were done with the presentation, they were like, oh, so how do we transfer? How do we transfer? And then after they left, they were like, I hope this goes well for you. So I was like, okay, okay. Kasi syempre, it's like super different rin naman because I'm a multimedia arts student. So parang yung path ko talaga has always been like, to work in a design studio, be a graphic designer. So I don't think they expected me to like, start a beauty brand or like be part of a beauty brand. So I wasn't sure what to expect from them, but they were very supportive. So
Yeah. Yung
Pero
laptop.
nakakatuwa yun na you get to do two of your favorite things,
yeah,
na passionate ka, graphic design and then makeup, 'di ba?
yeah, that's exactly like why like super gusto ko na talaga mag-join because I was super unsure like when I was about to like finish school and I was unsure about what I was gonna do because I was like I want to take a break muna of design to do content creation, to do makeup kasi my whole college life, diba, ilang years na ako nag-graphic design, wala masyadong time to actually like do what I want na makeup lang, papaganda lang ganun. And then it's either I take a break, do makeup, or I go straight to to like working in a studio in branding, marketing, ganon. So when they offered me the opportunity, I was like, oh, whoa, both na in one. So solid. Go na yun. So,
Hindi ko super talagang sakto nung like how things aligned because yeah, it was really the missing piece that we needed. So buti na lang, game sila tita and tito and si Kai as well.
Oh, shout out kina tita and tito, 'di ba? At saka doon sa bagong laptop na medyo nag-ROI na ngayon.
ROI yun.
Ayan. Pero eto, syempre we all know hindi madaling mag-start ng beauty brand. Syempre from scratch lalo, 'di ba? So, ano yung biggest challenge na na-encounter nyo while working on it before yung launch?
I would say siguro if we talk about like the production of the products themselves, ang hirap kasi this was in the middle of a pandemic. So very volatile yung industry, supply chain, ang hirap mag-coordinate with like the factories, getting the formulation right because for a lot of people kasi sometimes they think when you start a beauty brand it's repackaged, like you buy things in bulk and then lalagyan mo ng label, but that's not what we did. We actually were very intentional about our formula. So for us it was back and forth. We had to learn the hard way na ganito pala yung formulation, ganito pala yung magiging, yung kailangan for packaging. So those were the most difficult parts, I would say. Kaya nga, parang nag-struggle talaga kami design-wise kasi walang designer sa amin. So, like, our packaging right now, like, if you would compare, pakita ko sa inyo, like, if you would compare yung box namin. So, ito yung Caillou Beauty box. So, ito yung original logo. And then, this is our latest one that Kai designed. So, alam nyo yun, like, you see how much of a difference it makes when you get a creative director. Like, iba talaga eh. So, ayun, this is our latest release, yung Back to Basics set. Kasi Kai na talaga to. This is her conceptualization and everything. And so nice. So, yun yung pinaka-struggle namin getting into that. And then, I would say, ikaw, Kai, sa launch, what do you think was our biggest struggle?
I think it's like the hype, building the hype talaga. It's always gonna be a struggle, especially like if you're a super new makeup brand. And syempre us as content creators, like we have a following, so there's like that added pressure, there's like an added pressure of like people expecting like the most from you. But at the end of the day, we're also still a startup. So it's really like building the hype and trying our best to live up to it. Kasi it's very risky to overhype a product for any business. So we wanted to make sure talaga that everything, like people would get excited about it, especially now, like so many new beauty brands are entering like the local na beauty industry. Like me personally, I get to try like so many products almost every day. So it's kind of like a scary industry to go into, but worth it naman. Hopefully, hopefully worth it naman.
Ano?
But it's
Our
really like,
launch.
mhm.
Oh, sorry.
Ikaw naman, ito, Ayn, ikaw,
Yung
for
launch
your
niya.
part,
Mhm.
since syempre
I
you
agree.
mentioned nga yung competition, oh my God, naririnig niyo ba yung yung mga
Yes.
nagpuputol ng ng bakal, pasensya na. Anyway, so you were saying, sige ikaw muna.
No, I was just gonna say I agree with Kai. Ang hirap nung hype and yung also living up to the hype because parang people were expecting a lot and it was parang naloka. Buti nga may support system kami. We have each other na ako parang nasistress ako sa bashers ko nung Miss Universe Philippines. Pero this one kasi, it's a different, like we poured our hearts into this. As in talagang, baby namin sila. So, alam mo yun, like having people either judge it from, like not even, without even trying it, it's hard. Parang medyo mas mataas yung expectations because nga, we have, a following. So parang, influencers kayo. So, kaya lang yan sikat dahil influencers kayo, ganyan. So it's kind of like a battle of trying to prove ourselves, but at the same time also receiving feedback that's like valid. So, medyo mahirap for us. Ayan, sabi ni Nareen, hi Nareen! Hinintay namin mag-Feb 19. Thank you so much. They went to our, our ganaps. But, super supportive talaga nila. Pero yun nga, parang a lot of people were also invalidating na parang, oh, it's just ganyang price point, ganyan, kasi sikat, kasi influencers. Pero, ito yung trabaho po namin talaga yun.
So medyo nakaka-dishearten kapag may naririnig kayong gano'n. No? Siyempre, no first part, parang may nakita pa nga akong ngilang-ngilang comments before the actual launch pa na parang may negative reviews na. Sabi ko parang, medyo nasundan ko rin kasi no, parang, oh my gosh, bakit may negative review ka na? So may product ka na rin, girl.
Yun nga eh.
I mean, it's
Tapos
also
in
naman.
fairness,
Sorry.
in fairness din kay Rika kasi medyo din siya, vocal din siya defending the product, 'di ba? Kasi super trusted din nila. At syempre, baby nyo 'yan, 'di ba? So you are proud of it.
Yes.
Ayan. Okay, eto next question siguro. What makes Caillou stand out? Syempre, ito yung big question ng mga nagtatanong talaga doon sa ng mga fans na nagtatanong. Eh, ito
Well,
nga sabi ni
honestly,
Casada ay Santiago, they don't even try the product, dami agad nasabi. True. Ayan,
I
agree
mean,
tayo dyan.
yeah. I mean, I think with all influencer brands naman kasi that's really like, you know, parang we didn't go into the launch expecting na wala kaming hate. Like, we were getting ready for it kasi as someone rin who like, finds out about products rin, I also get skeptical minsan if it's like an influencer brand, and that's normal.
mm,
Pero yeah, it was it was medyo scary, yeah. It was medyo scary. We were all like, we would go on Zoom calls talaga just to support each other before the launch. And when the launch happened, we did a countdown talaga to the actual launch, and seeing how many people actually supported us amidst the people who were trying to like dishearten us, it made everything worth it. Because even if there are a few people who would like comment negative stuff, like it's the people who actually want to support it who make everything worth it talaga.
yeah.
Yun yung most
Totoo.
fulfilling part.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Siguro din sa question mo about like what sets Kayu Beauty apart. I mean, product wise, siguro if we talk about the formula, I am really proud because we were, like I said earlier, we're very intentional about what we wanted to happen. So if you look at the products, yung Kayu Kiss lipsticks, they're very moisturizing, and syempre ano kami, like there are a lot of like budge proof, like liquid lipsticks, ganyan, lip tints, maraming ganon. And we wanted to go with something classic that, even pagka dumating yung araw na hindi na tayo nagmamask, hopefully one day, lumapit na yon, we get to still use it. So it's actually a very moisturizing formula that that's very pigmented. So yun yung gusto namin to happen, because number one, we live in the Philippines, which is like a very humid, mainit country. So we wanted something hydrating. Pero at the same time, we wanted something pigmented because of the morena issue. Ako talaga pinush ko to, like when Rika and I were formulating. Sabi ko talaga, girl, if it doesn't look good on a morena, we are not releasing it. As in talagang like, especially kasi we have hyperpigmentation. It's normal for morenas to have that like hyperpigmentation around the lips. So sabi ko talaga, the pigment needs to be there. So that's why we were very proud when we came out with this, kasi it's a moisturizing lipstick that's not sheer. So yun talaga yung pinaka selling point niya. I know a lot of people say the influencers are the selling point, but meron
I
namang
mean,
ano.
I mean, in fairness naman kasi, because I was able to try the lipsticks before I was even part of, like, when I became part of the team na, I wasn't part of the whole lipstick development process yet.
Mm.
Like, yung mga next products pa lang namin sa future, those are the stuff na I'm actually gonna try myself. Pero, when I first tried the lipstick, sabi ko, ano, moisturizing nga. Kasi I'm a fan of bullet lipsticks. As in, ang dami ko talagang bullet lipsticks. I feel like it's an everyday luxury na a lot of people would want to have. And you can never have too much, diba? And when I first tried it, I don't think I've ever felt like a formula like it. Like, I have mga high-end lipsticks na maganda sila tignan, pero they end up to be very drying. I remember there was one review nga na nagsabi gusto niya i-recommend daw sa mga flight attendant friends kasi sabi takot sila sa mga drying kasi ang tagal nila sa flight. Ganon. So, it's very moisturizing. It's also really good for the weather, lalo na ngayon na summer.
Yeah.
And, di ba, I said nga, I grew up super morena. So, I also have, like, hyperpigmentation around my lips. Like, if you look at my videos, you would see na the outer parts of my lips are darker than the inner parts. So, I always look for a lip product that can cover that for me. I'm not really a fan of mga super sheer na lipsticks. And that was able to do that for me. Di ba? So, yeah.
At saka in fairness din dun sa shades, no? Kasi, in your defense din naman, feeling ko kasi very wearable siya na parang kahit sino pwede talaga yun yung gamitin. At syempre, for morena nga, di ba? Parang ang weird naman kung maglabas ka ng kulay blue na lipstick dyan bigla, di ba? Para lang maiba ka, tapos pang morena. Di ba? Ang weird nun.
Yun nga yung sabi namin eh. Like, so we came up with the back to basics set. Tapos if you look at the inscription sa likod, sinulat namin because we made this after the launch na. So Kaya was there and once we were conceptualizing it, nilagay namin sa likod, these are the most basic shades I've ever seen in my life. And yes, that's the point. Kasi we actually wanted to create a capsule collection of lipsticks na very basic yung shades. Kasi nga, we wanted Filipinos to have an option that's moisturizing, pigmented, that come in the most basic shades na babagay sa kanila. So we have one red, we have one peachy tone, peachy shade, we have a brown shade, we have a nude shade, we have a shade that's medyo parang terracotta, we have a shade that's pink. So we have those 6 shades, parang different colors sila, pero they will be flattering and at the same time good for everyday. Hindi sila sobrang intense na pang glam lang. Literally the point of it is so it's basic.
True. Ayan,
Ay,
sabi, so may umorder si Maya na I was supposed to receive my Kayo kiss today kaso nagka-problema ata si Ryder. Antayin mo na lang bukas, B. Dadating yan bukas, B. Konting antay. Tsaka kay Kuya, i-deliver mo na para magamit na niya. Ayan. So bago tayo sa mag-proceed sa ating next chika, syempre ito na. Pumunta na tayo sa ating unang PEP challenge. Ayan, kabog. Ang PEP challenge natin for tonight, bagong-bago to, ngayon pa lang namin to gagawin. Ang tawag namin dito ay Read My Lips. Taray, may pa-title card. Gusto niya. So, para sa ating mga Pepsters, ito yung mechanics. Medyo na-explain ko na kay Ayn and kay ito. Bali, may 6 words kami. Pipili si Kai, tsaka si Ayn ng numbers from 1 to 6. Tapos, yun ang huhulaan nilang word. Ako yung magpapahula ng word, tapos babasahin lang nila yung sasabihin ko nang nakamit ako. Tapos, ang mananalo sa atin for today's challenge ay ang tatawagin nating Miss Caillou 2022. Bragging rights lang, guys. Wala tayong cash prize.
walang cash prize. Okay lang.
Okay, let's do this game.
Game!
Okay, dahil si Kayang nandyan sa left side, ikaw ang mauuna. So, pick a number, Kay.
2.
2. Okay, let's go. Ay, ang clues pala natin, parang related pa rin sa Caillou and sa inyo. Basta sa inyo. Okay, yun ang clue. Number 2. Sige, mag-mute na ako. Tapos pag nag-thumbs up na ako, yun na yung signal na yun na yung final answer after 5 seconds. Okay? Game.
5 seconds?
Ano daw?
Di mo alam.
Again.
Ano ka ba?
Send nudes?
Girl!
It looks like it! TikTok!
TikTok!
Kala ko it's the shape. Kasi
TikTok!
It looks like it! It looks like it! Sorry.
Okay. So, 0 tayo kay Kai. Okay, next ay yun. Pick a number.
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay. Game?
Game. Influencer.
Okay. Tama. 1 point for Ayn and 0 for Kai. Okay,
Kala ko there's
Kai.
one red. Yes. 5.
Number 5. Okay.
Lutang.
Okay, game. Eto, mute na ako.
Ano daw? Do you know it?
Yes.
Again.
Di naman, ginagamit mo to lagi. Sa face.
Foundation. Foundation.
Perfect. Okay. Natawa ko
Hindi
dun sa gusto ko yung
Hindi ako lip
tatlong
reader.
syllable tapos makeup. Tatlong syllable, foundation. Tapos ang sabi niya, makeup. Okay, 1 point kay. Tapos 1 point kay Ayin.
Okay, 1.
Okay. Number 1. Okay.
Number 1.
Mumute na ako.
Kayo, Manggi.
Ay, ang galing.
I don't know why, but ang galing ko nga. Thank you. Nakamute ka pa, Nikko.
Last round. Napili na ang 1, 2, tsaka 4, and 5.
6.
Okay, 6. Ay, follow-up question pala dun sa foundation. Kailan daw kayo magre-release ng foundation? Nakalinya ba yan?
Pag may pera na po.
Kala niyo ba madali lang yun, guys? Pag may
Di
pera
ko-
po.
Sabi namin, hindi kami magre-release ng foundation unless kaya naman i-afford na madami. Kasi
Oo.
baka masira kami dyan eh. We're all about inclusivity.
Yes.
At saka
Kailangan
hindi
ma-afford
biro,
natin.
no? Hindi biro.
Do.
Ayan, okay. Going back. Ito number 6 for Kai.
Lipstick.
Malapit
Lip
ka
tint.
na.
Lip.
Perfect.
Smile.
In fairness. Oh, eto na.
Okay, go last.
Ito na yung decision na to. Last, medyo mahirap tong itong last. So, ito yung deciding factor talaga. Game.
Magandang morena.
Perfect! Ang galing!
How do you do that?
I say it every morning. I'm just saying, I am
So,
skilled
mahirap pala siya kay Kai. So, for Ayin, pala siya, madali pala siya. So, our winner for today's PEP Challenge is Miss Kai 2022, none other than Ayin.
Yes, dito lang nagkakakorona.
Dapat pala may crowd.
True. Actually, may crown ako dito kung pwede ko lang ipasa sa screen. Binigay ko na. Anyway, going back, syempre eto na, para sa ating mga Pepsters at BT fans na nanonood, magko-konting makeup kit trade tayo with Kai and Ayin. So, papakita lang nila kung anong nasa daytime or makeup kits nila na palagi nilang dala. So, start tayo with Kai.
Okay. So, I'm the type of person na kung ganito itsura ko after ko mag-ready, ganito na ako buong day. Pero, syempre, we can't avoid mga retouch. So, I only bring 3 stuff with me. Di mahilig magdala ng malaking bag. So, I bring a spray. So, I bring a tiny MAC Prep and Prime. This is supposed to melt your makeup together. And then, I bring a blotting powder. Ayin has something similar to this just to remove the shine. Tapos, after I put this, I spray it para hindi siya magmukhang cakey. And then, syempre, I'm gonna bring my lippy of the day. So, whatever lippy I'm wearing when I go out, yun na dadalhin ko sa bag ko. Sometimes I bring a lip liner with me, pero not always naman. Pero yun, itong tatlo are always in my bag. So a powder, a spray, in case I need to hydrate. I have dry skin kasi, and then my lipstick. So, yes.
Oh,
I also bring a brush sometimes, pero hindi ko siya mahanap. I have a small brush with me na dinadala ko. Yeah.
Ayan, bago natin itanong kay Ayin yung question sa baba. So, kay Kai, anong shade ng lipstick mo today?
My lipstick shade today is Love You a Latte po. Thank you.
Ayan, from Caillou Kiss, di ba? So, syempre, loyalty award tayo doon kay Kai. Pero ito, may natutunan akong bago. Alam mo, casual fan ako ng beauty, vlogs. Nanonood ako ng mga reviews, ganyan. So, parang kapag gabi, yun talaga yung pampakalma ko, di ba? Tapos, nauubos
Ako
na yung
rin.
oras ko sa kanya. In fairness, may natutunan ako na kailangan pala, bit-bit mo pala yung prep and prime na spray, tapos blotting powder para
Yeah. Ano kasi, maganda to, like, if you have a finishing spray, yung mga nagme-melt ng makeup, kung medyo na, pag sobrang init, you're sweating, medyo nagka-crack-crack na yung mukha mo, this will melt it. So, and it's also hydrating. Para kung mainit, ganun-ganun ka lang. Tapos, ang refreshing niya.
True. At if magse-set na siya ulit para mawala rin yung mga mga sparkles, mga shine, mga
Yeah.
mantika natin sa mukha. Okay, let's go.
Sorry. Minsan
Go, you
kahit
were
walang
saying?
powder, dadalhin ko pa rin to. Basta ito, at lipstick, kailangan ko talaga kahit walang powder.
Ayan, okay.
Learning so much.
Ayan, dahil nalaman ni Ayn yan yung isa sa mga next product.
Magdadala na nga ako next time. Okay.
Okay,
Well,
kay Ayn naman tayo.
Very similar yung akin kay Kai kasi same, like once I've glammed up, sasagutin namin yan later. Once we've glammed up, usually yun na yung itsura mo for the rest of the day. And hindi naman ako nag-makeup sa labas. Like if mag-makeup ako dito na either sa office or sa bahay ako mag-makeup. So pagka alis ko, ang dadalin ko lang talaga is, ito yung similar ko with Kai. This is a blotting powder. Ito from Fenty Beauty and Visi Matte. Tapos gusto ko to kasi, same with Kai actually, translucent siya. So kahit anong skin tone mo, it's gonna look good on you. Hindi ka magmumukhang cakey, ganyan. Tapos yung lipstick ko of the day, today I have Sand Nudes. Yan. So, ito yung suot ko for today. And then, another thing that I like to bring is this Hello Sunny from Vanilla Co. na sunscreen. Kung si Kai, meron siyang, ako kasi hindi ako ganun ka-heavy mag-makeup pag nasa labas. Pero guys, gusto ko lang i-share. Kaya to on top of makeup. As long as it's not super heavy. Kung light makeup lang kayo, re-apply ng sunscreen like that. Diba? Ang ganito. Wala
Actually,
lang.
plano ko nga I'm still looking for a super good sunscreen spray na I can bring everywhere. Para with my prep and prime sunscreen na.
Gawa na lang tayo.
In fairness, ang ganda din nito kasi ibang sunscreen, di ba, parang nag-iiwan ng white na mask sa mukha, ganyan.
Tapos ito, like even over makeup. As in, ginawa ko lang siya, ayan.
What's it called?
It's called Hello Sunny by Vanilla Co.
Hello Sunny. Okay. Kumita din si Hello Sunny sa atin, di ba? Charles. Ayan.
Nabudol lang ako ng sales lady. Tapos actually, ayoko nga bilhin nung una kasi parang ako, hindi ko na kailangan ng another sunscreen. Pero parang wala. Ang effort niya kasi magsalita. So sabi ko, sige na nga, bibilhin ko na. Tapos ang ganda niya talaga. Hindi niya ako.
Worth it, budol.
Ang ganda niya. Yeah. So,
ayan. Yung question kanina ni Mona Lisa, ang dami niyang sinend na question, di ba?
Sorry, Mona Lisa.
Thank you, Mona Lisa.
Ano daw yung favorite mong Caillou shades?
Ako, personally, gusto ko yung suot ni Kai, Love You a Latte. Sand Nudes, I also like Watcha Pink kasi kung gusto ko medyo glam, pero at the same time, kasi hindi naman ako ma-pink shade, pero yung pink namin, friendly siya. So, ayun. Gusto ko din yung clay with, gusto ko
gusto lahat pala.
May ranking na lang. I really love everything. Lately, si Kai kasi favorite niya yung Clay With Me. Tapos nagustuhan ko na rin siya, lalo na if I want to do like a strong eye look. Tapos Clay With Me. Ganda.
Ayan. Meron pang next question si Mona Lisa about naman blush.
Ooh,
ano yun?
Pwede niyo gamitin yung Papa Don't Peach na blush. Next naman, blush Miss Ayn at more shades pa ng lipstick. Thanks,
actually, lahat ng shades pwede mo gamitin as blush.
Yeah.
Kaya,
ganun siya ka-versatile.
You know what I like to do actually? Kasi, minsan kasi yung Caillou lipsticks, sometimes they can, parang mukha siyang satin at first, pero once it dries, it starts to become a soft matte. So, one of my life hacks for you is if you have Papa Don't Peach, which is the orange shade, you can use it to color correct. So you can put it sa under eyes or wherever you wanna cancel out darkness. Kunwari ako nilalagay ko siya sa under eyes or dito sa sides of my mouth, dun ko siya nilalagay. Tapos once it sits at nagiging matte siya, pwede mo na siya lagyan ng concealer sa taas at parang wala ka ng darkness sa ilalim. So you can use it as a color corrector too.
Antaray. O, hindi lang siya pang lipstick, di ba? Pwede na, multi-purpose pala to, in fairness,
I'm
kabog.
a firm believer naman kasi na any makeup product is multi-purpose. Kung may mindset ka na multi-purpose yun. As in, pwede mo gamitin na foundation, bronzer, gamitin mo eyeshadow. There's no such thing as a non-multi-purpose product talaga. Kasi everything is multi-purpose if you set your mind to it. Nung bago ako sa
True.
makeup actually, nung bago ako sa makeup when I was in high school pa, syempre wala akong budget masyado to buy so much makeup, like the amount of makeup I have now. I would use lipsticks as my blush, as my cream blush. And it works great.
Yeah.
Ayun. O, may natutunan tayong bago. Marami-rami na tayong natutunan. O, thank you daw, sabi ni Isa Joy. At may
Welcome.
natutunan din siya.
Isa. Add to cart mo na yung Papa Don't.
Ayan. So, since you mentioned your, na napasok, nag-start ka talaga ng high school with beauty. So, paano ba nag-start yun for you, Kai? Ano yung naging, bakit, ay, parang kabog tong, kasi nung high school, parang hindi naman ako ganun ka-arte. Parang nakikipaghabulan pa ako sa kalye, no? Pero, ikaw nag-makeup ka na.
Ako, it wasn't until pag-graduate na ako ng high school. So, I graduated mga May, nag-start ako November. Yun hiningi ko talaga for my birthday gift nung nag-18 ako. Kasi before, wala talagang alam tungkol sa makeup. Kasi I was one of those girls talaga before na maganda naman yung skin ko. Hindi ko kailangan ng makeup. Pero look at me now, di ba? So, kasi it actually started for me kasi in high school, I tried to do sports, hindi naman nag-workout, like, I'm not fit. Tapos, I've always been an artist growing up, and at that point, I was getting so bored na with my life because I was like, am I just gonna keep doing like art for the rest of my life? Like, I wanna do something. Kasi, syempre, art, it's gonna be a profession one day. Like, design's gonna be a profession one day. Tapos, it's already my hobby na, diba? So, I wanted a new hobby na I knew I could benefit from. So, I decided to do makeup. Kasi yung first medium ko talaga when I was younger was painting. So, I felt na, since may background na ako in painting, if I get good at it, edi hindi sayang kasi gaganda ako. Laki ng ginanda ko sa makeup, sa totoo lang. Ang laki ng ginanda ko kasi, pero sabi ko nga like, at least pag makeup, it's a win-win. If you invest in something that will make you feel empowered and beautiful, edi solid, diba? Win-win. It's a good investment. And I also wanted to learn how to do my own makeup for my graduation ball, which was gonna be like mga 3 months from when I started learning makeup. So, nag-invest talaga ako yung mga savings, yung mga allowance ko, sinesave ko siya para makabili ako ng makeup para pagdating ng grad ball ko, I can do it myself. Kasi, syempre, we know our own face the best. And at that point, parang gusto ko na mag-learn talaga para pagdating ko ng college na rin, marunong na ako mag-ayos. Kasi di talaga nag-aayos dati.
True.
So,
Para pagdating ng college, dalaga na, no?
para pagdating ng college, meron na magkaka-crush sa akin.
Yan ang goal pala.
Yes. So,
O,
magaganda
ikaw
sa
naman,
college. Yes.
si Ayn naman. So, paano ka na-introduce sa makeup? Diba meron tayong mga kwento dati na parang nung bagets tayo,
Oh, yeah.
tumatakas tayo sa lipstick ng nanay, ganyan.
Oo, parang like, syempre lipsticks, ganyan, nakakakita ako ng mga lipstick kila mommy, ganyan, kung ano yung suot niya, makikisuot din ako. Pero ang pinaka-frustration ko talaga was, yung tita ko kasi from the US, binigyan niya ako ng foundation, tas ang ganda sa skin ko, tas shade ko siya, and then I wanted to restock, tas wala na siya sa mall, kasi hindi daw sila nagsuserve ng ganun ka-dark na foundation. So, dun ako parang medyo na ka-interest sa makeup na parang, bakit ganun yung makeup offerings for Morena? So, dun ako parang na-start na open yung mata ko. Pero, hindi ako natuto mag-makeup ng real, alam mo yun, yung totoong makeup like the way I do now. Kasi, well, ngayon, hindi pa ako naka-glam. Pero ngayon, kaya ako na mag-glam. Miss Universe. Doon lang ako natuto. Like, as we were developing Caillou Beauty, as I was learning how to be a beauty queen, doon lang ako natuto talaga mag-makeup. And now, I enjoy it as a hobby the way Kai does. Kasi before, I would only do makeup because it was necessary, because, kailangan ko for work, or like kailangan ko kasi, ewan ko, parang the norm was to put on makeup, mag-ayos, ganyan. Pero hindi ko siya ginagawa kasi enjoy ko siya. Pero ngayon, I'm like, oh my God, ano yung bagong sale? Like, ano yung magandang foundation? Paano ko ma-achieve yung ganyan? Like, anong lashes? As in, sobrang na-enjoy ko siya. Like, na-cultivate talaga yung passion ko for makeup while we were developing Caillou Beauty as well. So, ngayon, I'm also a beauty girl now. Wala nang choice.
It's
In
super
fairness.
therapeutic.
Pero
Oo,
si Ayn, parang in-expect ko sa'yo from college. Siyempre, di ba, nag-join ka na ng college, parang pageants eh.
pero kasi, alam mo, yung, sabi kasi sa akin before, like, mas maganda kapag walang makeup, sabi ng jowa ko before. So, hindi ako nag-makeup.
Ay,
Sa,
may ganong ano.
sa,
Madaming ganun. Pati ako sinasabihin ako sa TikTok, mas maganda ka without makeup. Sinasabi ko,
enjoy
tingin
ko
mo
yung,
followers ako kung hindi magme-makeup.
Take tayo sa ganyan. Parang appreciate, di
I'm
ba?
doing it
Parang
for
kung ano.
myself.
True, true.
Yes.
yeah.
So, bahala ka kung di mo bet. Bahala ka dyan. Ganon. Charis. Ayan. So, eto, going back. Syempre, eto yung beauty industry. Alam naman natin na ang dami meron tayong mga idols na nilolook up to dyan. So, for you guys, sino yon and bakit siya yung napili niyong maging idol? So, sige, Ayin, ikaw na mauna.
Mauna ka, Kai, mag-iisip muna ako kasi ito yung sagot na nahihirapan ako sagot. Ay, ito yung
Wait
tanong na
lang.
nahihirapan ako. Beauty
Wait lang.
idol.
Nag-iisip na ako eh. Beauty idol?
Oo, vlogger or siguro kahit celebrity na nag-release din ng sarili niyang
Okay, ikaw muna.
Okay,
I
game.
have one. I have one. Okay. So, this is always my answer talaga. This is always my answer talaga whenever people ask me. It's Jessica Vu. She's a she's a Vietnamese makeup influencer. And ano kasi our face shapes are super similar. Like, hindi kami magkamukha ang kamukha, pero super similar yung eyes namin, yung nose namin, tas yung structure ng mukha namin. So, when I was first starting to learn makeup, I had a super hard time kasi sobrang sikat at the time yung mga white people sa YouTube. And it's hard to learn makeup from people who don't look anything like you, 'di ba? So, ako kasi I learned makeup lang through YouTube. So, I just learned everything from her. Like, kung paano ko ginawa yung graduation makeup, video ko, ganun. Lahat na learn ko talaga sa kanya kasi I was able to learn how to do my makeup sa, hooded eyes. Kasi that's a struggle for mga people with the hooded eyes, di ba? Yun talaga yung struggle mag-eyeliner. Tapos natuto na ako mag-contour. It's nice to learn kasi makeup talaga if you find someone who has similar features as you.
Hmm.
So siya yung naging idol ko talaga. And she really, like right now, she collaborates with brands for mga release. And she really prioritizes mga Asian people in America. So when she makes eyelashes, when she makes false lashes, pina-prioritize niya talaga yung paano itsura niya sa mga Asian eyes. So, yeah, super nice. I suggest you guys watch her. She's my beauty idol talaga, Jessica.
Love
Ayan.
that.
At syempre, for sure, meron ding mga may beauty idols dyan kay Kai. So, hanapin niyo rin siya sa mga socials niya.
And actually, kaya ako siya beauty idol kasi we're the same height. Kaya, di ba,
Hmm.
it's so nice to see na parang someone na I looked up to for so many years. She's so empowered, super confident. I find her so, super ganda niya talaga, as in. Tapos to see her, like, thriving. And ako kasi, one of my biggest insecurities talaga has always been my height. Kaya to see someone like that, na she's so up there, has her life together, tapos he's as small as me, it's so nice. Like, that's why gustong-gusto ko siya. Yun.
Diba?
Jessica.
Nakaka-inspire.
Yeah.
Jessica Wu. Z Wu, diba? Ayan,
Boo,
hanapin natin sila.
VU.
Okay, si Ayin naman. Meron na ata siya.
Yes, meron ako naisip. Actually, ako naman, for me, it's more of like from a CEO perspective. So I really love Rihanna and also Michelle Phan. So silang dalawa yung gusto ko. Well, Michelle Phan kasi, she's a beauty content creator. She's the beauty content creator.
Yeah. She's the
Nauna sa
OG
lahat.
talaga. She's
As
the
in
mother
like,
of everyone.
as in 2010s, as in like way 28, 2008. Parang
I would watch her when I was 7, tas wala akong alam tungkol sa makeup. I just like watching her.
ako
As in,
super OG talaga siya. But the reason I love her is she was able to transition from her beauty content creator career to becoming a full-time entrepreneur na talagang, alam mo, every time I get, frustrated or I feel down, I watch her office tour video, and that's like how I want to manifest like our product development, the way that we create stuff, our office, how we treat our employees. Like Michelle Phan is like my idol CEO. And then Rihanna naman, I really love that, she's a celebrity who used her resources to make things available for everybody. Like inclusivity talaga, Fenty is the I would say Fenty is the standard. Like when she released the first release pa lang ng Fenty, it was like ang daming shades, ganyan. And I love that she continues to do that with all of the lines that she does. So ako, hopefully, ngayon, wala pa akong Rihanna level resources. Pero what I want to do is do the same that she does. I really want to use the privilege that I have and also the resources that I have so I could create brands that think of those na hindi na iisip ng iba. So that's why I really idolize Rihanna and Michelle Phan because of the way that they work, the way that they've created their businesses. So yeah, hopefully one day I can be like them.
True. Hashtag empowered women talaga. Sakto last day na ano ngayon, Women's Month, at nakahabol pa tayo. In fairness. Ayan, pero eto, ano naman siguro yung biggest lesson na natutunan nyo while working on the brand?
Biggest lesson would be siguro have a creative director. yun, yun yung biggest lesson ko. I mean, personally, like delegation. I learned
Mm-mm.
that if there is something that you can't do, find somebody who can do that better. Kasi I was always used to being a solo entrepreneur. Yun talaga yung yun yung that's always been my path. Like I've started multiple small businesses as a solo person. Like ako gagawa logo, ako gagawa ng ad, ako gagawa lahat. Pero taking on Caillou Beauty was such a huge endeavor because it's such a big project na I realized, okay, I had to tell myself, okay, ayun, hindi mo na yan area. Get somebody, find somebody who can do it better than you, who can execute it better than you. And yun talaga. I learned how to work with a team. I learned how to trust other people, my teammates, for their expertise. And it's been very, very fulfilling.
True. Ang galing no? Very CEO mindset yung parang maghahanap ka talaga ng tao na perfect for that, 'di ba? Parang at delegation, para hindi mo ginagawa lahat, mahirap 'yon, no?
Tsaka pangit pag ako gumawa, no?
Oo. Ay, hindi naman sa oo, no? Parang ang hirap lang.
Somebody else can
Ayan.
do a better job.
Okay, for Kai naman.
I guess for me naman kasi like kasi sabi ni Ayi, 'di ba, I review a lot of products, 'di ba? And now that I am in a brand and I've seen people review our products, I guess like more personal lesson naman to. It's like to be more understanding of the brand when reviewing. Kasi now that I know what exactly goes in like behind the scenes, it's so hard for me to be like super brutal to a brand kasi I know how hard the people work on their products. So that's really like my personal lesson from it. But also with like regards to reviews is to take everything constructively, is to take everything talaga constructively. Syempre, there's always gonna be like people who will bash you, but that's not something that we didn't expect anyway. Like, it's to really just take stuff constructively. I guess in a way, like, like I thought kasi when I was in college na parang, oh, kasi I'm a graphic designer, so I'm super used to revision, super used ako to constructive criticism. I'm super good at it. Pero when I went into the real world, it's so scary. It's so scary and it's sometimes like super overwhelming. But at the end of the day, there will be people talaga who will give you constructive criticism, and at the end of the day, diba, they just want what's better for you. So just take it constructively and use it to improve in the future. So that's my biggest lesson. Yes.
Ayan. Pero eto, how do you guys filter kung ano yung constructive and kung ano yung outright bashing lang?
Actually nga, like for us, like I remember kasi we had some really honest reviews from the people we sent PR to, but we didn't take it personally because those are people we trusted to give a review. Like we didn't give them products to be like, hey, can you guys promote our brand? Can you guys promote our brand to like get people to buy it? We weren't like that. We were just like, hi, we'd like to send you products. We want to know what you think of it. Ganon. So like pagdating sa mga ganon, we really take yung mga points na constructively, like people who actually tried the product, doon kami nakikinig talaga. Like, so, pati yung mga Shopee reviews, tinitingnan talaga namin to see what people really think of it. Kasi sometimes, kasi it's hard to think of like what's like constructive or not. Kasi some people didn't actually try the product, diba? So, we really ask around, like, we really ask around, how's the formula ganon? Like, for example, like some influencers, before they posted their videos, we really ask them like, hey, like, what do you think? So we know what to expect of your review. We don't tell them to change their review. We just go like, let us know what you think. Because they tell us what they think. And then we took note of it. We really took note of everything talaga. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ayan, okay. Ayn, you want to add?
Yeah. I also more than that. Recently, kasi we had our first bazaar, because it was just awesome. Kasi more than just all the online stuff, we were able to talk to our customers in person, and it was really nice to see yung reaction nila when trying the product, their concerns. So, ayun, I just personally like wanna filter out sino ba yung nakakatry, sinong hindi nakakatry, sino yung expert, sino yung hindi. Kasi we talk to a lot of people. We talk to makeup content creators, we talk to professional makeup artists, we talk to formulators, we talk to people in the industry, we talk to our customers who actually buy and use the products. And if they're unhappy, we want to take note of what makes them unhappy. Pero yung mga tao who are, who would remain anonymous, not tell us kung ano yung source nung criticism na yon, then of course, for our own sanity, we can't possibly accept that. Kasi how is that going to be valid? So for us, it's just a matter of like, okay, does this make sense? If it makes sense objectively, then we're gonna do something about it. And if hindi, then that's it. We don't own people's reactions anyway. And we're here to serve our customers, our community, and the people who, trust us enough to buy our products. And we're really, really grateful kasi marami naman sila, and nakakatuwa talaga na we get to see more than just the friends now we sent the PRs to, more than just the influencers who receive the packages, the actual people, the actual kayumanggi people, our target market, and seeing how they were, like satisfied and really happy and excited to unbox their products and try them on, and they were very pleased with the formula. Yun talaga yung biggest reward for us kasi at the end of the day, sila yung sinuserve namin, and if they're happy, we're happy.
Eto, curious question. Meron bang parang influencer or beauty vlogger na nag-review ng Caillou Kiss na sobrang na-appreciate niyo yung sinabi niya?
Yes. I have
Okay.
one in mind.
Sige,
I will
kaya mo na.
Hindi ko parehas tayo.
Can I say the name?
Yeah.
Of course. Okay. So for me, who I'm thinking of, I'm not sure if I even think of the same. Mine was Miss Linel Lopez.
Same.
Linel Lopez. Kasi we were super struggling talaga. We're like, oh my God. Kasi the thing is kasi with TikTok is that when people see something negative, anything, like whether it's a negative review, a negative comment, kahit hindi nila alam kung ano pinapag-usapan nila, makikiride sila. Like, kunyari, someone sends you a hate comment, tapos kahit hindi ka kilala, makikiride sila, ganun sila. And that's what we experienced with Caillou. Like, okay, my honest reviews, but some people started giving negative reviews, pretending that they tried it, even if it
O,
wasn't
hindi pa
even.
namin nala-launch.
Yeah, like some people were like, I tried it, it's so bad. And you're like, but it's not out yet. Like we didn't have the study. And then people were attacking the packaging. They were assuming stuff about the formula. They were especially attacking the price, which I personally think is the standard because I've tried so many local brands with the same price. And then when we were super like anxious na at that point, we were super anxious. And then Miss Linnell posted her review. Tapos her review was like basically debunking all of the hate comments. Like, the price is fine, but did you expect Tom Ford? Like, it's 349 and I expect yung high-end lipstick, ganun siya. Tapos sabi niya, like, parang, why are you guys hating on this product? Parang ganun siya. And she was very objective. Like, we didn't like, I'm personally not super close to Miss Linnell. Like, we follow each other on TikTok. So, na wala masyadong like, walang bias in her review. She was very objective with it. But at the same time, she was able to address all of the assumptions that people had about the brand, which is great, which is we super appreciated that talaga. And she went viral. And from her video pa lang, so many people were commenting like, okay, yes, Miss Linnell, we understand now. We'll buy it.
Yeah.
So,
Love her.
yeah, super
Ayun.
ano.
Ikaw, ayun. May dadagdag ka,
Yeah,
Ayin.
I agree with Kai. Actually, siya yun din yung naisip ko. Kasi we were at this place na we were like, oh my God. Like, people were like hopping on the hate train. Ganun kasi. Like, parang if like again, it wasn't in the market yet. So hindi pa possible matry ng ibang tao. So we were like, what? How do you have comments? Hindi mo pa nga natatry yung formula. So anyway, when Miss Linnell posted it, and she Miss Linnell kasi is very frank. As in, she's very frank.
Yes. She's
She's
pretty
very
scary with reviews.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pero she was like, why were you guys hanging on? Like the price point is fair, blah blah blah. You use it, it's moisturizing, it does what it claims to do. So ganon. That's also Miss Bella. I really loved her review as
Oh,
well.
yeah. Kasi
She
she
knew
really, sorry.
the ingredients.
Yeah. So
She
if you don't know Miss Bella, she's a skincare influencer. And what she does is to make her reviews as objective as possible. Because she actually told me this. The reason why she makes her reviews that way is because it's very hard to tell from an influencer that when they say, oh, I like this, it feels nice. So what she does is she examines each of the ingredients in a product, and that's what she did with ours para para people will para it's more to validate talaga our claims using the ingredients and not from like oh, it feels good, ganon siya.
So
And yun
ayun,
yung
she
nakakatuwa, no? Kapag
Mhm.
nagbibigay sila ng comments ano ba to, nakaka-fulfill na parang ito yung promise nila at ito naman yung ginagawa talaga ng products nila. So,
Yeah.
nakakatuwa yun marinig. Ayun. Okay, you guys want to add anything? Si Ayin parang may sasabihin pa ata.
Oh, yun lang. I just wanted to say I really appreciated Miss Bella's review kasi nga she pointed out na the ingredients were really meant to do like the moisturizing thing that we promised. The pigment was there. Basically everything we wanted for the lipstick was there, and we appreciate like the objective point of view na talagang literally like ito yung ingredients, ganon. So, nakakatuwa lang kasi it was a difficult launch for us, like personally on an individual level, but it was a successful launch as well as a business because we learned so much and we also gained a community out of it. So, yun, we're very, very thankful.
Eto, what's your biggest dream for Caillou? Sige. Unahin na natin si Kai. Sige.
Product wise or product
Kahit
wise.
ikaw bahala kahit kung ano maisip mo.
Okay. Product wise, I've always wanted more eyeshadows in the Philippine market. Yun ako. Yun ako. Kasi I love playing with eyeshadow. Yun yung product wise. Yun yung gusto ko. Pero, business wise, syempre the dream is to like one day have a super fancy office, ganun, ganun. And syempre, to be able to get to that point, we're gonna have to do a lot of sales, gonna. But that's like the dream. Like I really want to be able to work more in person with everyone in Caillou, and I want to be able to like work in an environment with everyone who really, with everyone who wants to work on Caillou. That's like my dream talaga, like business wise. I want to be in that environment para we can all work together in person to really put out more stuff for everyone. And syempre, the dream also one day is to like be able to like afford, kasi syempre we're still a startup, to be able to like afford like custom packaging. That's one, because custom packaging can cost up to millions of pesos. And so, syempre, hindi pa namin yung kaya ngayon. So, custom packaging, that's one. To be able to really, like, have our own, like, signature packaging. And, to put out, like, syempre, kanina we said, the dream talaga is to have a lot of foundation shades. But it's gonna take a lot for us to get to that point. So, hopefully, we can have, like, more, like, little releases in between to get to where we want to be. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Ayan. Eto
Um,
curious question, siyempre since na-mention mo na gusto mo ng parang cute office din, 'di ba? Instagrammable. So, yung office niyo ngayon, paano yung setup? As in, parang, yung kay Chris Bernal kasi sa bahay lang eh. Parang garage niya yung naging warehouse. So, kayo ba? Parang yung sa inyo?
I've actually never been to the office. I work from home because I do the social media. Pero ayun, I will go soon. Just tell me when to
Okay lang, girl. Kasi Kai lives in Cavite. So you can imagine, our office is in Rizal. Rizal near Quezon City. So it's like, malayo sa malayo. So even ako, like, actually, so our office is really virtual, pero yung operation side namin is in Rizal, and it's in a compound, tapos it has 2 floors. So eventually we'll hopefully be able to convert that space. Maybe one day we'll be able to move to something more central, kasi right now we're in Rizal. So it's more of fulfillment and shipping. Pero yung everything like marketing, finance, creatives, we all do that virtually. So marami kaming Zoom meetings talaga. Sobrang dami naming virtual meetings kasi it's hard like with where we are. Yan.
Nagko-co-work pa kami sa
Ayan.
Zoom,
Yeah,
actually.
nag-work kami sa Zoom. As in, naka-Zoom
Yeah,
kami, tapos she'll do the copywriting, she'll do the design for the box,
yeah.
ganun.
Actually, yung Back to Basics box namin was a very impulsive design sa Zoom. Like, show me si
Yeah.
Ayin showing it. Pero yung design na yan, we were just in a Zoom meeting and we were like, let's release a set. And I was like, I'm the type of person na pag may momentum na ako, gusto ko na tapusin. So I was like, let's do it right now. So naka-share screen ako, dinedesign namin lahat yung box. Tapos ako yung
Oo.
gumagawa. Yeah, so virtual office.
Yeah,
Pakit
ganun kami.
Ayun, yun pala, virtual office. Plus, meron din sa Rizal. Pero sana makapag-office tour si Kai one of these days. Charis.
Oo nga, nang makita mo naman.
Ayan.
Kaya
Pero
nga
ikaw,
ako,
Ayin, what's your biggest dream for the brand?
My biggest dream for the brand, aside from what Kai said, syempre ako, I share those dreams as well. Like all the product launches, the inclusive shade range. We want that, syempre, the office where we can all be together. Pero I think like on top of that, I really want to create a company culture that's very inclusive, open, and syempre we want to provide as many jobs as possible. Like personally, as the CEO, my goal is to grow the company so that we can provide more jobs, we can expand, we can create more demand for the products. At the same time, if we create more demand for the products, we'll also be able to share the opportunities to people. Hopefully, one day we can produce locally, manufacture locally. We want to hire more Filipinos, ganyan. That's the big dream, is to create like a beauty brand that's available everywhere, and that's something na every Filipino owns. Like we want, yun yung pinag-usapan namin ni Rika, like parang ano bang vision natin dito? We want literally every Filipino to have a Caillou beauty product, because it's just that accessible. So we are working on that. Syempre, as a startup, we have our limitations, price point wise, minimum order quantity wise, yung mga ganong stuff. It's hard, but we are taking it one step at a time, and hopefully in the next few years, we're able to build a company that is not just inclusive with the products that we share and that we offer, but at the same time, with how we run our business. So, there.
Alam mo, ako naman, ang dream, gusto mo yung nakisali ako? May dream ako for Kay. Gusto ko ng sariling physical store ng Caillou, yung sa mall. Tapos yung magta-try ako doon ng
Yung
nakipasok ng dream. Charot.
yung
Ayan.
na everywhere.
Yeah, syempre like the goal is to have Caillou be like a household name when it comes to like when you think local, you think Caillou. Syempre that's really the goal. But syempre we'll have to have physical stores for that. Syempre it's a dream. It's a dream because it's a dream talaga. Sorry. It's a dream talaga to have physical stores one day. As in, kasi it would be so
Darating tayo
nice.
dyan.
Yeah,
syempre marami na nagtatanong kanina sa baba, no? Parang, ano na ba yung next nyong ilalabas? Ano na yung pwede nilang i-expect? Medyo may teaser na rin kay Kai kanina na meron na daw siya mga itatry na products eh. So ano ba to? Pang face ba to? Pang lips ba to? Pang eyes ba to? So ano yung pwede nyong sabihin?
Well, wala pa kaming pwede sabihin, but except for it's going to be like just a continuation of what we've started. So that would be it, I would say. Basta tutuloy lang
And there's
namin
not a lot of it. And there's not a lot of it in the local market. Yun na lang
kaya
yung clue.
baka magsalita.
Yeah. Yung clue.
Okay. Ang sabi ni Ayn, itutuloy. Tapos, ang sabi ni Kai, wala masyadong ganito. So, ma-excite na kayo, guys. Kasi, for sure, kailangan nyo to. Makinig kayo kay Kai. Ayan, okay. In fairness, lagpas isang oras na tayo nagchichikahan, no, about beauty. Pero syempre, bibigyan ko kayo ng time. Unfortunately, ito na guys, patapos na yung chikahan namin. Magpo-promote na sila ng Caillou and ng social media accounts. Sige, start tayo kay Kai.
Hello. Hello. Follow us at cailloubeauty.ph on Instagram and Caillou Beauty on TikTok. And you guys can follow me at _Kai Javier on Instagram and at Kai Javier on TikTok kasi doon ako nagpapa-cute tapos doon ako nagbubudol. So if you guys want beauty reviews besides like Caillou stuff, then you guys can follow me there. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Kai. Ito si Ayn naman.
Yes. If you guys want to see more of us, well, my personal social media, that's Ayn Bernos, at Ayn Bernos everywhere. Meron din pala akong TikTok na Ayn Pero Tagalog where I teach English. And then I also have a podcast called Camp Confidence Radio. Yun naman yung entrepreneurship journey if you want to learn more about that. Makinig kayo doon. It's available on Spotify and YouTube. Tapos, if you guys want to check out Caillou Beauty, we are on Instagram and TikTok at Caillou Beauty and at cailloubeauty.ph. Yung website namin is www.cailloubeauty.ph para madali nyo siya mahanap sa Shopee, Lazada, wherever you find your boodles.
True. Shopee tsaka Lazada, super easy na nun ha. For sure meron kayo niyan sa mga phones.
Magbabazar kami ulit.
Ayan, bazaar.
Yes. Magbabazar ulit kami next month.
Yeah, so we're part of the Trendsetters Bazaar at SMX from April 29 to May 1. So, Kita Kits, try them out in person.
April 29 to
May 1.
May 1 o pasok pa ng Labor Day yon, 'di ba? So for sure, may pasok ba noon? Wala. Pero bibisita tayo diyan. Tapos
yes.
makikipagkulitan tayo sa bazaar nila Ayn. Okay. Thank you so much, Ayin and Kai, for joining us this evening sa PEP Live Extra. Syempre, for you guys na mahilig sa showbiz, pumunta lamang kayo sa pep.ph. Andyan ang latest updates natin sa aming social media accounts at PEP Alerts, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at TikTok. Ako yung naririnig yung boses sa TikTok. So, ayan.
Gusto ko
Self-promote.
Ikaw
yun,
pala
Kai.
yun!
Sa
Pumunta
PEP
ko
TV
lagi yung
naman
post.
sa YouTube, tapos pep.ph sa Viber, Kumu Kalamansi. Ayan. So, guys, meron din pala akong social media accounts. Ito, Mr. Nikko Tuazon, Twitter, Instagram, at TikTok. Yan lang din yung hahanapin nyo. Thank you so much. Happy evening sa inyo lahat. At makapag-dinner na kayo, makakain na tayong lahat.
O nga pala, no?
Ayan. Bye!
Bye!
Bye! I
Ay,
love
shoutout
you.
pala.